establishing an understanding on Guru Tattva with His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar.
प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये. Today is the full moon. This is Guru Purnima, dedicated to the masters, teachers. The previous full moon to that is called Buddha Purnima, the day when Buddha was born, enlightened, and he attained his final abode. And then the one before that was Chitra Purnima, the first full moon of the year. It's considered the solar calendar and lunar calendar. Fourth full moon is called Shravana Purnima. And this full moon is dedicated to the brother and sister relationship. Sisters and mothers give their protection to the brothers. Days are days. Every day sun rises and every day sun sets. But the festivities, the mind completely uplifts because the mind is in the present moment. The next full moon is dedicated to infinity, Bhadrapada Purnima. And then after that is called Sharat Purnima. That full moon is dedicated to the dance. That's the day when Krishna and gopis danced under the moonlight. And everybody danced. So it's a very romantic full moon. And the one after that, Kartik Purnima, the full moon after that, is when Guru Nanak Dev was born. The Sikhs celebrate the Kartik Purnima like this. All full moons are days of celebration. So it's a celebration after celebration. And this full moon, Guru Purnima, is dedicated to the masters, teachers. Disciple is the mind, Guru is the spirit. The mind keeps crying and crying and crying till it finds the spirit. And when the mind unites with the spirit, then real celebration happens. Guru is not the body. Guru is spirit. Guru is wisdom. That spirit manifests in body. The mind is crying for this or that, this little thing, that little thing, this little thing, that little thing. When it gets, it cries. When it doesn't get, it cries. That mind is looking for the spirit. The Guru is that spirit. Guru is that wisdom that chases away the darkness and brings that relief, smile, joy. See how joyful you all look, very happy. So it's a celebration. Such a difficult job of the Guru. To take care of all these millions of crying minds. It's a big task. So on Guru Purnima day, at least that day, that one day, you think you are part of the Guru. Just see the whole world through the eyes of the Guru. Through the wisdom, through that spirit, then you see how full you are. And what you are crying for, some little thing here, there. Then real celebration happens. Spirit is in celebration all the time. But it's for the mind to become the spirit. It is the spirit, in fact. It's not different from the spirit. It's reuniting. I mean, anything you say is really inadequate. If you say uniting, you still feel, oh, it is different. The words fail here. That's why you become quiet. Can't say anything more. Feeling that oneness with the Guru. I am part of the Guru. I am inseparable from the Guru. I am inseparable from this wisdom, this light, this love that's unconditional, the joy that is so unconditional. That is the essence of Guru Purnima. The sense of Guru Purnima celebration. What do you say? Often people look for a relationship with Guru. Guru, disciple, there is a relationship. Now that relationship is very weak. Means two. Better don't have a relationship with Guru. Feel you are part of the Guru. I am part of the Guru. In every situation, see, this is the situation in front of the Guru, how he would handle us, That is so hum, I am him. I am him, so hum. Then this mind which is nagging day and night starts celebrating. And that wisdom, that consciousness which is immortal, which never dies, dawns in you. When an ignorant person speaks, there is a crowd inside him. A crowd is speaking, but with many voices. But when someone who is hollow and empty speaks, then also there is a big crowd who is speaking. But the whole crowd is speaking in one voice. Crowd of all the enlightened or all that wisdom from time immemorial. All the Rishi elements, the Guru elements. You can call it element, like a Tattva. The Guru principle, all that Guru principle from time immemorial, they all speak. That's why there is a power in the word. See what I'm saying? It's not one person speaking, it's an army speaking in one voice. And that is spirit. Spirit is only one, yet it is many. And you are that. That's the highest knowledge. Not feeling you are separate from divinity. You are part of the divinity. You are love. You are love. You are so complete, full. And to realize this, unite with the Spirit. That's Guru Purnima celebrations. Very nice. And unite the wisdom in your day-to-day life. Don't make it a serious topic, subject. It should flow in your life like gossip. Don't become serious when you think about knowledge. When your gossip involves wisdom or knowledge, then you are really a disciple, student, devotee, whatever. Then it is really integrated in life. It's not one compartment, but your whole life. And Guru is one in whom there is no difference between life and wisdom. Otherwise you feel that you have wisdom, but your life is different. Wisdom is different. Sometimes wisdom comes, most of the time life goes on its own. You have wisdom, you have awareness, you have clarity, but it comes only some time. But the rest of the time, the mind works. They're crying, that's the same thing happens. But in one whom there is no difference between life and wisdom. It has become 100% one, 200% one. And then you call them Guru. And that is no difference between Guru and the wisdom that arises deep within you. So this full moon is dedicated to Vyasa, Veda Vyasa, who was the author of all the literatures. He categorized all the knowledge. 18 Puranas, 4 Vedas, Upangas, the entire lore of Vedic literature. It's Vyasa who categorized. That's why whenever someone delivers a talk, lecture, the seat is called Vyasapita, the seat of knowledge. Knowledge may not invoke intelligence, but in intelligence, knowledge is inherent. When intelligence is awakened in you, knowledge is inherent in you. You can go to university, become a professor, you will never become a Kabir. There's no need you will become a Kabir. But if you become a Kabir, definitely you will get all the knowledge in the world simply keeps dawning in you. You are capable of expressing all the knowledge, understanding and relating the knowledge. So in Guru, Acharya is already there in the Guru. So in Guru Purnima, the day, it's also called Vyasa Purnima. So the Vyasa, the one who has given knowledge of every discipline. Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, music, Stapatya Veda, mathematics, geometry, you name anything, everything is inherent in that. So Guru Purnima, you remember all the tradition of all the masters, all the gurus in the past, all the prophets who have immensely helped mankind to cross over the misery. One of the guru is Vyasa. So it said this whole world is Vyaso Chishtam Jagatsar. There is no discipline that is not touched by Vyasa. Everything is Vyasa's leftover. Means touched by, known and spoken about by Vyasa. That's one thing. One of the gurus in the holy tradition said, Rase siddhe karishyami nirdaridra midam jagat. I will give this Ayurveda knowledge to the world so that nobody suffers in the universe, in the world. To take suffering out of the world, I am giving you this knowledge of Ayurveda, of the herbs, all the Ayurveda. All that is included in this lore of knowledge.
Guruji, what's the difference between Guru and Acharya?
A guru does not simply stuff you with knowledge, but he kindles life force in you. So in Guru's presence, what happens? You become more alive. Every cell in your body becomes alive. That is called Diksha. Diksha means the height of intelligence, not information. An Acharya gives you information, knowledge. But a Guru invokes intelligence in you. Not just the intellect. The pinnacle of intellect is intelligence. Awakened intelligence. So Guru awakes the intelligence, not information.
What's the significance of Purnima or full moon day? And how important is Guru Purnima for a disciple?
Mind is connected with moon, and full moon is symbol of completion, of celebration, of pinnacle. Pinnacle. Moon is full, the mind is full, there's a lot of energy, enthusiasm. And the time you celebrate, play and celebrate. Guru Purnima is the day when the disciples wakes up in his fullness, and in that wakefulness he can't be but grateful. So he's full of gratitude. And that gratitude is not the gratitude of you and me, of Dvaita, but the gratitude of Advaita. It's not a river moving from somewhere to somewhere, it is the ocean moving within itself. That gratefulness. River also moves, but river moves from somewhere to somewhere. Ocean also moves. Where does it move? It moves within itself. So gratefulness on Guru Purnima symbolizes that fullness of the student, of the disciple. And he celebrates in gratitude of and review their spiritual growth of a whole year. Purpose of the celebration is turn back and see in this last 1 year how I have changed, how I have developed in my life, what lessons I have learned, and with all those lessons, how strong and powerful I am growing in the knowledge, in this pure knowledge. This revision, reviewing one's growth and rededicating oneself to the knowledge, to one's goal, is all the purpose of Guru Purnima.
Dearest Guruji, are we all going to be a guru one day? Is it something you choose? I love you so deeply, words cannot express. Thank you, I can be on the course this week. Always yours. Jai Gurudev.
Yeah. When someone is in need and you are giving them some knowledge, advice, serving them, helping them, you are automatically a guru there. Every mother definitely is a guru for the child. The first guru is the mother. Whenever you show some path, you become a guru there. It's so interesting, you see, the word orphan in India means one who does not have a guru. Anath. Anath means one who does not have a master. That is what it means, orphan. If a child does not have parents, they are not called orphans. If a child does not have a guru, that child is considered orphan. There is a total difference between the concept of a master in the Orient and in the Occident. In Orient, it's a matter of pride. You have a guru, means you are really very proud. Like someone who has a guru for the sitar, and they say, oh, I am the disciple of such and such sitar player. He's my guru. So they take great pride in announcing who their guru is. Sometimes they say, my guru's guru, like that. Having a master means having great wealth, having wisdom, total security, and dignified. A dignified life. A life which is rich and precious means has a master. So they used to have a master, personal guru, and then Kula Guru, master for the family. And Raja Guru means guru for the whole kingdom. King used to have a guru, and that guru becomes the guru for the whole kingdom, like that. But in the Occident, it's a completely different concept. Guru is a sign of weakness. Guru in the Occident means you are slave, or you lost power, you become weak. It's completely opposite. Whereas in the East, if you have a guru, means you have such a strength. You have so much power, nothing can happen to you. And nothing can shake you, nothing can move you. That is the concept there. Isn't that interesting? In one side it's a sign of strength, another place is a sign of weakness. It's interesting.
There are a lot of gurus who advertise healing powers, and they seem to have these powers. Do you suggest following such gurus who use these techniques as a way to attract people to their organization?
I cannot give a general opinion about it. There are people who are just want to, gain something out of it, out of selfish motives. They want money or they want power, they want popularity. In the market there are genuine stuff and there are not so genuine stuff also. Do you see what I'm saying? And maybe there are people who just genuinely want to help people, want to get people healed, so they may advertise. So you need to study them case by case. You can't generally tell them. See? Healing is nothing wrong, nothing bad. Many people are suffering, and if they are helped by healing, it's okay. If it's not a genuine thing, it's just a temporary something. That's a different question. But one thing I tell you, anyone who is not in the truth, who are charmed by some little things here and there, it's never long lasting. In a short period of time, it will all fall off. 5, 6 years, you will see that's all decline will come. Only if you are really genuine and if it is your intentions are clear, you are on the truth and you have this broader vision, reality, that will be long lasting. Otherwise, we don't know, no? We can't comment on people. But you can see a person, see how stiff they are they're stuffed with their ego, are they natural, they're simple, or what type of atmosphere is there. You have a sixth sense, you can feel it. Don't you think so? You can get feeling. You can see whether it is sense of there is love or not.
Guruji, when we are far away from you, I know you are present, but how can we be more with you?
You think of moon, you think of star, you think of anything. The thought does not take any time, does it? Right there it is.
But the longing.
It's good to be feverish for knowledge. That's the last feverishness. Then everything calms down.
Guruji, my thirst for knowledge irritates others. What should I do?
The beginning of knowledge is curiosity. The end of knowledge is amazement. When you are amazed, then you get intoxicated in love. And immersing in love is coming back to your nature. Words are spoken through mouth. Thoughts are spoken through mouth. Feelings are spoken through expressions, through your heart. Presence is spoken through your entire being, your entire environment. Divinity is the junction of presence and present. A child lives in presence. A child's whole body is in love. If it is angry, the entire body of a child is in anger. When you are getting angry, you are just angry only in parts. Even when you are in love, you are only in love in parts. The whole thing is getting back to your childlike nature. So when you can love with all your being, when you can be in anger or whatever you do with 100%. So we waste a lot of time thinking about the past, worrying about the future, blaming somebody, something. So we waste a lot of time. See, when you know the knowledge, when you have taste of love in life, then live your life in love. Sing, dance, laugh, smile and uplift. When you are uplifted, you can uplift everybody. If you are down and lamenting, oh, this is not okay, that is not okay, what I will do, where I will go, all useless stuff. When it goes on in your mind, you pull everybody else also down. And you are full of enthusiasm. Come what may, I am going to be smiling, laughing. I'll not let anything bog me down. That is the step that you take. You take a step. I am going to be happy come what may. Nothing can make me unhappy. Even in grave I will smile. Then you will see that nature comes to your help. Said, how is the divine? How is God? He said, like the oil in the sesame seed. Can you see the oil in the sesame seed? No. But if you crush the sesame seed, you get the oil. In the same way, the divine is present in this whole world. And you have to crush the world to find the oil. Means you have to see that with a special eye. Divine is not somewhere else outside the world. It is right in the trees, in the people, as love. So love is everywhere. If you are thinking about desire, that is, desire is only future. Desire means what? The present is not okay. Maybe after 10 years I will be happy. When I get this, I'll be happy. When I have that, then I will be happy. Desire is of the future. Hanging your mind to the future. This is one way to be miserable. When you, before going to bed, sit quiet all by yourself. You know? There is a word in Sanskrit called ekant. Means finally I am all by myself. It says what? At last I am by myself. So otherwise you're all the time, your mind is engaged with this, with that, so many things, and chattering, all business all the time. So when you are fed up with everything, Om Namah Shivaya, my goodness, let me let go of everything. Finally, I am all alone by myself. So that is called ekant, all by myself, finally. Few moments of all by myself finally gives deep rest. And it is said when you are in that state, then God comes, chases you, comes knocking behind you. Come on, I want to come, I want to be with you. So for the divine to be with you, what you have to do? Just take such a deep breath, let go everything. Tonight, before going to bed, say drop everything and rest. Few minutes of such deep contentment. What do you put into us when we are completely hollow and empty? Will we be divine balloons? You do so much for us. Is there anything at all we can do for you? Keep smiling. You know, often people who are sweet, loving, nice, they are mushy. There is no strength, there is no, straightforwardness. And often people who are straightforward and correct, righteous, effective, they are not sweet, they are too rude and rough. But this combination is what is missing in the world. That's what is most precious. Being nice, sweet, at the same time, be confident, walk like a lion. Yeah, you have got to be straight, you have got to be really to the point, dynamic, brave. At the same time, you can be sweet also. You don't need to be hurtful when you have to speak the truth, when you have to be straightforward. And remember, not all those who just speak the truth are really making an effect, bringing the effect. You can be foolish and just take pride in being very courageous. The courage of a stupid person is useless. Intelligence, courage combined with intelligence. And silence is the mother of all skills. Cultivate silence. Don't go on yap, 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 yap. What do you talk? Only talk all about the past. And who is interested in your past? Like a chewing gum. Get nothing. Just jaws get tired. Right? You can be with people by being quiet. Just look into their eyes. Just look at the nature. Just feel the presence. Feel yourself. Nothing blah, 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 blah. Non-stop. Someone says something. I went and had ice cream. Say, yeah, that ice cream is better. This ice cream is... Oh, another 5 minutes you will talk on ice cream. Who is interested? Who asked you? What did you eat? When did you eat? You know how much you bore people? You have no idea. All those who say, I'm so bored of my company, remember how much boring you must be for someone else. Only if you are not bored with your own company, then you can be interesting for someone else. How many of you feel bored with your own company here? Come on, tell me. Now I know you won't raise your hands. You don't have the guts to raise your hands now. Oh, I'm so bored. You're so bored of your own company.
We observe this prana, some sensations going up as we do different mudras. Can you talk about this prana?
That makes your body different from a piece of leather. Life is made up of millions, billions, billions, billions of life force. That makes one life. And what you think as you are you, individual life is no individual life. It is part of this universal life. If suppose a glass of water thinks it is its own existence, everybody will laugh. Because a glass of water is just a little portion of a huge river, an ocean. There is no individual. It may appear to be different because it is in a glass. But that water is part of the water in the universe. Water as one category is only one. Similarly, life as one category includes all the life species in the whole world. One human DNA chain contains from cockroach to elephant. One cell from you can be taken away and an elephant could be made. Human DNA contains all other species in it. Just imagine from a cockroach to an elephant. So the universe is filled with life force. And that name for the life force is Om.